Hey, what's up, guys? This past fall, me and the boys took a trip to Rochester, New York to record this live episode at Saturate Youth Conference. We had a blast, and we can't wait for you to watch this episode. If you'd like for Youth Group Chronicles to come to a live show at your event, you can find all the details on our website, ygcpodcast.com/book. You'll get to meet us, hear the episode long before anybody else, and best of all, you'll get to blind react to the crazy stories sent into the show in person at the live recording. Visit ygcpodcast.com/book to book your show today. But anyway, I hope you guys love this episode from Saturate Youth Conference.
All right, well, with over 2 million listens and over 300,000 followers on social media, let's stand and welcome our special guest, Youth Group Chronicles!
Saturate, how's it going, everybody? You guys having fun yet? So this is day 2, right? You guys have been here for a bit? You guys are wild, let me tell you. You guys are a crazy, crazy crowd, and we love it. Guys, we have a podcast called Youth Group Chronicles where people send us youth group stories, and we just sit in the studio and we laugh at them. And we're gonna do that with you guys tonight. These stories have never been heard. They're true stories, and you guys get to react with us in person. How's that sound? Guys good? Can you guys give it up for Isaiah Smallwood? Can you tell him hello? And Mr. Pastor Cole Clark.
What up, y'all? What up?
Yeah, so we mix in like a bunch of people into the studio, in and out. And these two actually have never been in the studio together. They've only done live shows. So you guys get to see something that not many people get to see.
I've been a little upset by it. I'm not gonna lie to y'all.
One of these days we'll get them in.
Never before seen content right here.
This is one of one for y'all. That's all I'm gonna say. One of one.
I just have to say this, guys. My mom actually graduated from Elam. Who here is familiar with Elam? I had to put that in there. So, Mom, when you're listening to this later, she is an Elam graduate. You guys are killing it. But let's get into this, guys. Let's read some stories from youth pastors and youth leaders and kids just in youth group. This is a story from Ashley. Ashley said at youth camp, we played a crab walking game, but for some reason, it was decided to be played on asphalt.
That's a natural decision by a youth leader.
Now, this caused massive blisters to form on all the participants' hands. The next day, there was a relay race in which each person had to transfer the ketchup from a bucket into the hands of the next person in line. The team with the most ketchup in their bucket ended up winning. But to up the stakes, you would receive an extra 500 points if someone on your team drank this ketchup.
I knew it. Every single time. It's disgusting. It's nasty.
But as if this wasn't traumatic enough, all these teams from this game had these massive leaking blisters from the previous day on their hands, and this kid had to drink the ketchup at the end for the points.
Nah.
I'm good on that one.
I would have found a new church. I'd have been like, listen, I love you, but God's taking us elsewhere.
No, you know it's that one kid that's like overly lit about it. He's like, I'm gonna drink the ketchup. I don't know why, but there's always one in every youth group. There's probably one here. I already see some hands. I don't want to see hands.
Who would have drank it?
It's you.
Who would have drank it?
There. You with the hair. That's you.
Yeah, there's.
You'd be
I
the
told
one.
you, there's some more over
Right
there.
He's looking around like I'm
All
not
right,
pointing at him.
and now that point to the youth leader that would have made y'all crab walk on the asphalt.
And that's the
Point
problem.
to the youth leader
And that's the
that
problem.
would have made you do such a thing.
Toxicity. That's the issue. Look, you, right there, you. Yup, right there.
They're not letting her go.
And look, she's looking around like, nah.
Yeah,
not
right there.
me.
They're like, absolutely. Absolutely.
We found another one.
Oh.
We found another
He said, where's the
All right.
asphalt? He
Calm
said
down.
he wants to do
Calm
it
I'm
right
ready
now.
to do it right now.
Calm down. Don't get any plans. Don't get any plans.
Yeah, hey, youth pastors, this is not a podcast for you
Please
to get
don't.
ideas.
Not
We just
tips
have to
and
say that
tricks.
for legal
Please
reasons.
don't.
This is not for you to get ideas.
But can we be honest though? If someone isn't at risk of throwing up or getting injured, is the game really fun at all? Like I don't want to play tug of war and just see someone pass the line. I want to see someone dragged across the ground.
And that's
on
why.
the way to victory.
And that's why. That's why I'm sending you a hospital bill.
And when
If
the
my
parent-
son ever gets dragged around and I have to take him to the, you get the hospital bill.
And
I'm
when
gonna
the
take it out my
parents
tithe.
ask-
That's what
and
I'm
when
gonna
the
do.
parents
I'm gonna take it out my
ask-
tithe.
When the parents ask what happened, we'll say we told them not to do it.
That's lying.
We told them not to do it.
We
But
made
they
this game up, but
insisted.
we suggested nobody try it. Nobody
They
try it.
Somehow they all got in line. I don't know how it happened.
Don't lie to the parents.
This is a story from Landon. Landon said, a youth pastor had the idea. This is crazy. A youth pastor had the idea to put a live goldfish in a blender. Now wait, I gotta pause it right there.
She
Who
got-
has
she got a
listened to
gold
Youth
pit-
Group Chronicles before? Can I see
She
some
got a
hands?
pet.
Hopefully some. All right, we have a couple. All right. There is a story where a youth pastor intentionally did this to share the gospel.
Wow.
And he turned it on. Now this guy, some may have heard
That's
that.
crazy.
It was an early story, I'm not gonna get into it, but there is a similar story on the show. Now this pastor, when he turned it on, he wanted to pull the blender off the base really quickly as like a hand of God moment.
Fumbled the bag. Fumbled it.
Oh,
Fumbled it.
he fumbled it. Except apparently he didn't practice his sermon illustration at home because he was not quick enough and ended up blending the poor fish in front of a room of students. Like the intention was perfectly there. He's like, I'm gonna save this fish.
And then he pointed out a kid that drank it. It just is what it is.
That's true.
Tell me I'm lying. It is what it is. We just talked about drinking ketchup and blood, and y'all raised your hands for it. Let's talk about it.
This is
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
This is a Youth Group Chronicles disclaimer. This is not a PETA approved
Yeah, don't do
message.
it. Don't do it.
They are not
The
for
DEC
goldfish and blenders.
Now, guys, obviously we can't take your stories here, but if you guys have stories you'd like to send in the show, we're always looking for new stories. You can send them to stories@ygcpodcast.com, and you might be featured on the podcast. And I know, probably after this conference, maybe you guys even have some stories from this one, which we'll take them. This is a story from James. James said, for a sermon illustration on faith, I had my youth group students start doing trust falls with each other.
We know how this turns out. And I love it the most. I love it the most.
If you guys
Absolutely.
know,
Absolutely.
Isaiah only reacts to stories where people get hurt. Something about Isaiah gets him going when someone gets hurt. So maybe
Appreciate you. Appreciate you.
One of the,
Appreciate you.
you're not alone.
Appreciate you. If they don't get hurt, it's not funny. I don't know. Like, who watches ridiculousness? Because I cry. I sit there and sob. So go ahead, sir. Sorry. Let me digress.
I had all my youth group students start doing trust falls with each other. It was going fine until I had the bright idea of asking if anyone wanted to do a trust fall from a chair.
Yup, absolutely.
I had a few hands go up, and I had them stand on the chair and had two youth catch the person falling. This also went on with no issues. I felt
Turn the
like...
lights off.
No, he did not turn the lights off.
Okay.
I felt like I was on a roll and remembered we had some picnic tables outside and asked who wants to fall from the picnic table. The ones that fell from the chair had confidence and obviously said yes. I had a few more youth catch them this time because it was higher up, and it went on with no issues.
And then we
He
pulled
said,
out.
let's go to the roof. We're going to the roof. He said it's coming in clutch. We're going to the roof.
And then they pulled out a fish in a blender.
After doing this for a bit, I heard one of the students yell, "Let's do it from the top of the church van." Because
Insurance does not cover that. I just,
no, there's
no way.
insurance. Because everything was going on with no issues, I felt like this couldn't be that bad.
He said, yeah, let's do it. Great job, Rich.
So we all made our way over to the church's 15-passenger van in the parking lot. When the kid climbed on top, I saw how high this was, and that's when my excitement turned to a, what are you doing?
It was after they got on top of the van that he realized this is a
after,
bad
you're
idea.
right.
Got it.
But I couldn't turn back now.
But you can. But you absolutely have the opportunity to turn back.
30 minutes prior to this, he had the
100%. The picnic
This was a
tables
group of
crazy.
7th and 8th grade kids, wasn't it?
The chairs you
It was
They
could
weren't
not
going to
go.
take no for an answer. They were on top of the van like, no, we have to. We're already here.
But we failed to realize is that because this was summertime in Phoenix, our arms were sweaty. This kid bravely fell off back first. And
He
when
went down a slip and slide. And I was like, whoop. Yo, that's hilarious.
He's gone. Zay's gone.
There it is. I told you
Zay's
someone
gone.
getting
He
hurt.
didn't make it through the
He's
show.
gone. I don't
He
know what to
has
say,
tears.
guys. I'm sorry.
He has tears. We didn't even hear what happened yet, and Zay's crying.
This kid bravely fell off the van back first, but when he hit our arms, we all lost grip, and this poor student smacked off the parking lot.
Why wouldn't you do
It's
it
the-
on grass?
No, it's the
Why?
asphalt.
Thank
It's the
you.
asphalt.
It takes.
Oh my
It's
God.
the asphalt.
Yes.
It's something about us and getting hurt in youth ministry that just go hand in hand when we start playing games.
I don't know.
I don't like how you're yelling at us. I'm just like, he said, but was it funny?
It probably was. We're laughing at it now.
Hey, I want y'all to mark him if you're his friend, and
Yeah,
remember
actually,
that when you're in time of need, he's gonna make sure to laugh at you.
He said, let's jump off the bus.
Yeah, that wasn't good enough.
Should have been higher, wasn't funny enough.
Hey, listen, man. Hey, listen, man. Watching somebody slip through somebody's hands is crazy. But then watching them hit blacktop is even crazier.
Why did you say it like you got experience?
Uh-huh.
Zay got experience. He's like, I just
He
watch
wants to
people.
do this right now.
I drop people all the time. Zay Smalls.
Hey, sometimes you drop people. Let's just be honest. Let's do it.
We're not doing it. This is a story from Rich. Now, guys, every episode we do this fun thing where we try to guess what's going to come next. So I'm going to read a couple sentences here for Isaiah and Cole. And I don't know if I mentioned this. You know, they have never heard these stories. I'm the only one that has gotten these stories. You guys haven't heard them. My guests have never heard them. So these are complete blind reactions to these stories. And they're going to guess what comes next. So you guys be thinking as well. I wonder where this story... Thank you. Thank you, Lord.
It's crazy. They said, yeah.
They said, for context, I'm completely blind. Be thinking about this.
Can you start over?
For context, I am completely blind. And thank you for that. That's crazy.
I'm not.
Speak the text.
Go ahead, man. Read
And
the
while
story,
on a
buddy.
youth group trip, I woke up in the middle of the night thirsty. One slight problem, because the bathroom wasn't working in our cabin, we had a bucket full of water we used to fill our water bottles. Isaiah, what do you think happens?
He wakes up, right?
It's hard to fumble this one. I feel like we
He
can get
opens the wrong door, right? He's in the bathroom.
Remember, the bathroom doesn't work. So they have a bucket of water that's already ready for them to drink.
Come on now.
He's not going to pee. He's just drinking water. Should we go to Cole?
Yeah, go
All
for
right,
it.
yo, hold on. I'm gonna need y'all's help. I need y'all to start giving me some ideas.
Hey, one at a time, because we can't hear. Ah!
What are you saying? What are you saying? Right here. Yeah, you. What was it?
He didn't even have an idea.
They
He said
drank pee.
Me.
Oh my gosh, we're going all the way. It was pee. We're doubling on the pee. I got it.
Somebody
All right,
up front.
we hear Cole.
She had an idea.
I think we got it. All right. I think we got it. I got a good consensus of the crowd. He wakes up, he walks through the door. They have a bucket. Problem is that the reason they have the bucket is because the bathroom is out of service, out of order. They walked in the bathroom. And they weren't in a bucket, they were in a toilet.
Wait, what?
He trips on the bucket, and then there's water everywhere. That's what I think.
All right.
It was the toilet. It has something to do with the toilet.
I don't know, because everything I want to say is diabolical.
It has something to do with a toilet or a makeshift toilet.
Okay, that's fair.
He doesn't even walk into the bathroom. He goes outside. I don't know.
Okay, here we go. Since it was late at night and everyone else was asleep, he wanted to do it himself. So he felt necessary to brave this task and go get the water. So he crept over to the bathroom, careful not to bang on anything and wake anyone up, and slowly poured the water into his bottle with no problem. He said, I was super proud of myself for being quiet and not waking anyone up. But before going back to bed, I took a large swig and immediately spit it out on the floor. Because come to find out, since our bathroom wasn't working, there was a second bucket.
Yep.
And that bucket was called the pee bucket.
Yep.
Hold on, I'm leaving camp. Just real quick.
Yeah.
Real quick. Hold on. Be real. Quote me on this. If I go to a camp and the bathrooms don't work, you won't see me again.
You will not see this man.
You won't see me again.
No. An
I'm
outhouse,
leaving.
not happening.
I'm leaving. I'm taking somebody's car. I'll be like, listen, I'll be back on Sunday morning because y'all got to come to church. Listen, man, I'm going home.
We got a camp princess in the room right here.
100% we do. 100. Is anybody else with me on that? Exactly. I'm not alone. Appreciate you. Y'all can put your hands down.
I will say, guys, I heard a couple guesses in the crowd, that actually quite a few. You guys definitely saw that coming. So whoever that was, good job.
Man, right there.
Good work, y'all.
I think we were all thinking it.
Good work, y'all.
This is from Leland. A new kid visited our youth group, and while playing Gaga Ball, I kept complimenting her, saying she's really good and stuff like that. It was around the 10th time that I said she, that the student turned to me and said, are you talking to me? Little did I know, it was not a she. It was a guy with long hair. To make it worse, he was the pastor's son of the neighboring church.
Oh my gosh. Not the PK, dude. Not the PK, dude. There's no recovering from that.
No.
It's over. There's nothing you can say
Or do to recover from such.
This is from Jake. Also, every episode we lose Isaiah for about 2 minutes. This might be it. Jake said, I was the fool who wore jean shorts to slip and slide kickball one year at youth camp. Yes. Which, if you're not familiar, means sliding on your stomach multiple times in a row across some not so lubricated slip and slides. In an interest of competitive spirit, I ignored the growing pain in my male region. He said he wanted to say for 45 minutes he ignored this pain. While changing afterwards, I looked down at the skinless, bleeding issue that was my male part. But unfortunately, I had not brought a change of clothes. So I just ditched my soaked underwear and powered through worship.
Hold on.
Not anymore.
No.
Not anymore. It was a man.
Okay, go ahead.
He said, I ended up rubbing myself so raw that I could not walk and had to be carried out by the paramedic. I had to spend 4 days in bed, and I now have a very permanent scar.
Someone had to write a report on that. Somebody had to write a report on that.
That's actually so true.
Like someone at that camp had to explain to Timmy's mom why he was hauled out by the paramedics because of his jean shorts.
You know, guys, this is, Youth Group Chronicles is fun to get a laugh at. But I hope that this is also educational. Like, we should know. And if you didn't before, denim on skin is like sandpaper. So don't wear it down a slip and slide. Okay? Well, should we just leave it at
Bring a
that?
bathing suit.
This is an anonymous story. We had a prank war break out at youth camp, and it quickly escalated. Apparently, all the boys had a plan to fill balloons with a fake poop mixture comprised of mud, mashed bananas, and all sorts of disgusting things. But one of the students misunderstood.
No.
Did he though?
No. No. No, dude. He didn't misunderstand. He
No.
understood the assignment.
He misunderstood and filled his balloon with real poop. Which, not to get on the bunny trail, seems like a very crazy task. When the ambush broke out, the kid with this balloon decided it would be a good idea to climb up a tree and drop his balloon on a poor girl's head.
That is the nuclear bomb of water balloon fights right there. He just dropped the atom bomb, the real dookie poopy balloon. And you know, time out. And you know he had a crush on that girl too. That was the girl he had a crush on in camp. He's like, I know what I'll do. And legend says that she still smells like him to this day.
They said, of course, this caused an absolute blood-curdling scream. And to this day, the boy who did this never got caught, and none of the boys ever confessed to it. Let's give him a round. No, I'm
A
just kidding.
standing applause in the room.
That's crazy, y'all.
Yo, he said she's having a real crappy day.
First of all,
I don't want to be proud, but the fact that he got away is crazy.
No, I want to hear it.
Zay's had enough of this crap.
if I'm the dad, I'm fighting a kid.
But you'll never know. But you don't know who the kid is.
I'm fighting them all.
But you got to find him first.
I'm fighting them
Yeah,
all.
no one found him to this day. No confession. Yes, that
That's
is
why-
why it's anonymous.
You
You're
You
right.
do it. Whoever said
Wait, was
that,
it
you
you?
would do it.
It is why it's anonymous. He's still keeping that tongue.
Y'all better watch out. Y'all better watch
He's
out.
still keeping that low.
Nah, bro.
He's still
Nah,
keeping
bro.
that low. Anonymous
Man.
story.
Nah, bro. No.
This is a story from Mackenzie. Mackenzie said, while visiting a new church, I had to cough really bad mid-sermon. I quickly went to the bathroom and started coughing and hacking up a storm. I was in there for like 10 minutes trying to get out whatever was stuck in my throat. When I finished, I exited the bathroom and I immediately noticed someone from the sanctuary, or I noticed everyone from the sanctuary, had their eyes on me. So I awkwardly made my way back to my seat.
It was after 10 minutes she recognized everyone was looking at her. It took her 10 minutes, got it.
It wasn't until the sermon was about to end that I realized it. The bathroom didn't have a ceiling. It only had walls. So while I was in there hacking up a lung, everyone in the sanctuary could clearly hear me. I never went back, and the family I attended with also never invited me either.
The pastor was like, and go.
What are you gonna do though? How are they in a service where there's no ceiling on the
That's
bathroom?
a crazy thing.
Hey,
Like, do y'all not?
Hey, hold up.
I feel like the aroma is worse than the cough.
Because if you start small, you don't know what type of building they're in. So we can't come at them and be like, y'all can have
But
a
you
roof
won't
on
show
the
up to a
bathroom.
camp without a
Nah,
bathroom.
man. Nah, listen. No.
Hey,
No.
I feel
It's not the same.
like that's a planning building error right there. Restrooms with no ceiling near the sanctuary.
Hey, we gotta cut the budget somewhere. Ceiling on the bathroom. Let's cut the budget there. Let's not put one there.
This is a story from Sebi. We used to play a blindfolded cup stacking game with our students, and when I asked for volunteers, all the students started jumping up and down excitedly, which is probably something you all would do because you guys have been rowdy. To be different, I decided to pick a kid who was quieter and more well-behaved. When I told him to come up on stage, he said he didn't want to play. But me being the youth pastor I am, said, "Too late, I already picked you," and walked back to the stage. Would you do this?
I have no comment.
You did it yesterday.
I have no comment.
Come here.
When I turned around to see if he was following me, I realized I had managed to pick the only kid with no fingers. Youth pastors, do you pack it up right there? Is that it? You got to stick to it? See it through?
Oh my goodness.
You don't need to point them out.
Not pointing out people with no picture.
Let's not.
They said it's you. You.
Yeah.
That's so what?
This is, I don't know. How do you even recover from such a thing?
I don't think they're youth pastors, youth leaders. Again,
You change the game.
this
is
is
what
an
you do. You gotta change the
educational
game.
He
podcast.
tried to even help you. He said, nah, bro.
I'm good.
Nah,
They were nice
listen,
about
man.
it.
But in his defense, like, what are the odds? All right?
It's fair.
Like, what are the odds, dude? Like, very low. Like, I feel like this is something that we just have to learn to plan for if you're a youth leader. Like, there's gonna be some moments where in your wildest dreams you couldn't have drawn up and you mess up that bad. It's like, oh yeah, no, I've already chosen you. With no fingers? Oh, okay. Yeah, it was on purpose. Come on.
This is from Mariah. Mariah said, on a youth group trip,
I chose you because I know.
I just believe in you.
You can do all things.
you know, if anyone can recover
You can
from a
do all-
situation,
come on.
I have
You
to
can
tell
do all
you,
things.
You can
through
do it.
if
Christ.
anyone
Come
can
on.
recover from a situation, it's Cole. I got to hand it to him right now. He would talk his way out of it somehow.
So you don't have faith? Come here. Come here.
I would have started gassing him up. He ain't got no fingers, he still beat you. Oh, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Okay. They're really scared of you. Oh, he
Oh,
pulled
wait.
up with. He
Thank
said, I'll cook you.
We haven't participated.
He's ready to start stacking cups. Yes, sir.
Guys, this is our first ever guest on Youth Group Chronicles.
What's your name, bro? Aiden? Go sit down, Aiden. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you, brother. Everybody give Aiden a clap, man. Come on.
Thank
Come on.
you, Aiden.
Man, storm the stage. Where's security? Where's security?
Say your security, bro.
Oh, yeah, my bad.
Come on, dude.
My bad. I missed my chance.
Get your A game on, man.
I missed my chance, y'all. My bad.
Mariah said, on a youth group trip, we all became really good buddies with the bus driver that drove us around. He was super funny and sweet, and he got along with all the youth and leaders really well. We even invited him to church the following Sunday, and he excitedly said that he would meet us there. That Sunday, all the students waited on the church porch for this bus driver, but he never showed up. Later, we decided to Google his name and see if we could find his contact info to reach out to him again and invite him. But instead of finding his contact information, we found his arrest warrant. Come to find out,
Oh, this is going bad.
while he was our bus driver, he was on the run from police for murder.
Listen, man. Hold on. Listen, man. Mans was trying to clean up his life.
Nah.
No, you
Man said,
Nah,
hold
bro.
on.
He was. You would have been there Sunday.
No, he was trying to conceal it.
Hold on.
He wasn't
Hold on.
cleaning it up, he was
But
concealing it.
you gotta change your mindset. This man got a good job. Hold on, stop. Get off me. Get off me. Get off
He's
me.
trying to conceal
This
it.
man got a job. He's trying to get back in the community, back in society. Yes, his past is his past, but we Christians, right?
That wasn't his job, that was his cover.
We
That was his cover
Christians,
job.
right? He said, let me go to ND real quick, a bus driver. I think I can do it.
All right, guys, we have one more story. This is from Reese. Reese said, while we were hanging around on a youth group camping trip, we heard a loud noise.
I'm running.
Come to
I'm
find out,
leaving.
one
If
of
the bathrooms don't work, I won't be there anyway.
yeah, he's not on the camping trip, guys.
I'm
Don't let
not
him lie
there.
to you.
I'm not there.
Come to find out, one of the girls had accidentally opened fired a canister of bear spray that was hanging off the hammock that she was sitting in.
Oh my.
Those things cost like $60 too.
No, forget $60, bro. If it can take down a bear, it's taking down the whole bus. The whole youth group, the whole everything.
Well, get this.
you're right,
She was.
That's
totally
why you
fine.
youth pastor. I'm worried.
The bear spray. If it works for a bear, it works for me
He's
too.
worried about the kids.
You're worried about
Yo.
the $60.
Fire youth pastor. W Mans. W Mans.
So to clarify, she was perfectly fine. But unbeknownst to her, the wind had carried the bear spray across the entire campsite, right smack into the eyes of her innocent brother.
She did that on purpose.
You know, I was kind of thinking
She
that.
did it on purpose.
I was kind of thinking
She
that.
said, he's right there. Let me spray it this way so that it floats.
To make matters worse, when the youth pastor's wife went over to help him, she too walked right in this cloud of bear spray and was temporarily blinded.
Oh my goodness, dude.
right along with this kid.
She said, Derek.
Now, like, I don't think y'all understand, like, if there's one animal in the world that I don't want a one-on-one with, I don't want to be anywhere near a bear.
No.
And if they create this spray to take down grizzly bears, and she caught her whole family with the bear spray.
And pastor's wife.
It was moving like, have y'all seen that SpongeBob episode where they start eating the Krabby Patties and they're nasty and they start breathing and the smell just starts moving through the air?
Listen, that's
And
how
it
we
just
know.
starts sniping
That's how we
people?
know you're not a SpongeBob fan.
No, listen.
It wasn't a Krabby Patty. It was a Sundae. It was.
You
a
guys were
Sundae.
allowed to watch SpongeBob growing up?
Yeah.
Where are my homeschoolers
I
at?
couldn't play Pokemon, but
Wait. Who was not allowed to watch SpongeBob? Thank you. I feel seen.
no SpongeBob?
No, I was never.
I couldn't
Y'all
watch.
were abused.
I couldn't watch Wizards of Waverly Place. I couldn't
Hey,
watch. I couldn't
also-
play Pokemon, but I could watch SpongeBob.
Hold on, real quick. If your parents don't want you watching SpongeBob, honor your parents, please. SpongeBob, honor your parents, bruh. Don't turn on Nickelodeon and be like, don't go to YouTube and be like SpongeBob.
Yeah,
be
we
honorable
can't-
to your
we
parents,
can't
please.
go.
Because we don't need any more parents hating Youth Group Chronicles.
All right, guys, we have one more thing that we do on every episode. It's one of my favorite parts, and we'll close with this. You guys get to participate as well. This is what we call our Would You Rather segment. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to take two of these stories from this episode, and we're all going to vote. Which option would you rather endure? The first option tonight is Alicia's story. It's the crab walking game with the blisters. You are the student that has to drink the ketchup at the end. Option number one. And you guys gotta vote too. Option number two is Jake's story. You decide to wear jean shorts. Hey, let me clarify. Women, this can apply to you. It hurts. I know it's a story about a guy. We're gonna start with Isaiah. If you had to choose, man, which story are you going with?
So, either I'm drinking blood and ketchup, or I'm bleeding. I'll take the pants.
Wow. Yo, I despise ketchup, and I'm taking the ketchup. I don't even eat ketchup, and I'm taking ketchup. Cole, what do you got? I know what you want to say.
All right, listen.
You don't know what's in their blood, buddy.
There's not many things in this life
Don't
that
do it.
scare me more than a story like that Gene story.
Don't do it. Don't fall
And I
for it.
think that the trauma from the Gene story,
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't leave me here alone.
allegedly there's blood in the drink. Allegedly.
No, wait, whoa.
We don't know.
It's
for
their
certain.
blisters, dude.
They're blisters. Not only blood, but you got like the oil. Like the oil that come out the blister first.
I'm
You know
still
what I'm
taking the
talking
ketchup.
about.
I just
That's
gotta say.
disgusting.
It's not that hard. What do you want?
I want number. I'm gonna take an option one.
You're gonna take a
option
what?
one. I'm gonna drink the ketchup.
Right with me. All right. Here's your part.
I'm gonna drink the ketchup. Now.
If you are taking option one, let me see you. Hands in the air. What do we think? 50%?
Nah, I'm gonna say 72.
All right, well, let's see. Okay, option two. Hands down. Everybody hands down. Who is taking option two? Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Thank you.
All four of
Thank you.
It's a clear winner.
Thank you.
Option one wins.
Up there, up top. Appreciate you.
Hey,
She's
the
standing
people,
with me.
the people have spoken. But guys, thank you so much for having us. We're Youth Group Chronicles. You guys have a good night, Saturate. Thank you.